parable of waiting, part 2.
Oil of waiting, a warning Jesus gave at midnight. Waiting does not announce its purpose. It does not explain itself while it is happening. Waiting simply stretches the soul until faith must decide whether it will mature or fade. Jesus knew that the greatest test would not be persecution alone, but delay. Not rejection only, but silence. Not storms always, but stillness. The 10 who waited that night all believed they had time. Time to adjust, time to prepare later, time to respond when the signal became clear. But waiting does not warn before it reveals. The foolish ones believed oil could be found when the cry was heard. They believed urgency could replace discipline. They believed last-minute effort could substitute long-term devotion. But oil is not found in panic. Oil is not produced in haste. Oil is gathered drop by drop, day by day, choice by choice. Oil is formed in unseen obedience, in prayer when words feel dry, in faithfulness when answers delay, in trust when heaven feels quiet. The wise ones did not carry oil because they feared the bridegroom. They carried oil because they understood the nature of waiting. They knew the promise was sure, but the timing was unknown. They knew joy was coming, but delay was possible. They knew love would arrive, but preparation must not sleep. Waiting teaches restraint. Waiting trains the heart to hold hope without demanding control. Waiting removes entitlement and replaces it with humility. Midnight is not chosen by accident. Midnight is the hour when strength fades. Midnight is when excuses fall silent. Midnight is when only what is real remains. At midnight the lamp spoke, not with words, but with flame. Some burned steadily, some flickered, some revealed emptiness. No one could argue then, no one could pretend, no one could hide behind appearance. The oil spoke truth. The foolish ones knocked after the door was shut, not because they did not love the bridegroom, but because they misunderstood readiness. They thought knowing about him was enough. They thought standing nearby was enough. They thought carrying a lamp without oil would still grant entrance. But intimacy is not proximity, and familiarity is not preparation. The words "I do not know you" were not spoken in anger. They were spoken in truth. To know, in the language of Jesus, is more than recognition. It is relationship. It is shared life. It is time spent together in the waiting. The wise were known because they waited with him even before he arrived. They honored the delay. They respected the silence. They remained faithful when nothing seemed to change. This parable does not say the foolish ones were evil. It says they were unready. Unready hearts often look faithful until delay exposes them. Unready devotion shines briefly but fades under pressure. Unready belief relies on emotion rather than endurance. Waiting is where oil is proven. Many rejoice when faith is exciting. When faith becomes quiet. The long night is not meant to break the believer. It is meant to deepen them. Every delay carries an invitation to grow, an invitation to refine, an invitation to prepare more deeply. The bridegroom did not delay to punish. He delayed to reveal. And what was revealed was not cruelty, but truth. Those who carry oil do not fear midnight. They endure it. Those who prepare in silence do not panic at delay, they trust. Those who remain faithful when unseen are not shaken when revealed. The warning Jesus gave was not only for the end of time, it was for every season of waiting, every unanswered prayer, every silent stretch, every promise that seems slow. Watch, he said, not with fear, but with faith. For waiting is not empty time. Waiting is sacred ground.